All right, all right. I think we're live. As usual, though, it's going to take about a minute probably for the notification to go out. But welcome everyone. Again, I'm going to wait for. I just ate some leftover cheddars, by the way. So there's the burp. What is going on, everyone? Actually, this came up a lot quicker this time. Hello. All right, here. Let me raise this up just a little bit. Here we go. All right, welcome everyone to yet another live stream by TheJuan&Only. We have a lot of stuff to talk about today because there's some new stuff dropping, but on the Samsung department. Now, as you guys may or may not know, I recently picked up the S24 Ultra. So this is it right here. I have a spec case on it, I think is what it is. But the S24 Ultra is amazing. I'm not even going to lie. And so today we're mainly going to focus on Samsung. I know a lot of you guys are Apple fans. And if y'all want to go ahead and click away right now, that's fine. But yeah, some comparisons with Apple. Was it copy and paste? Has Samsung lost a little bit of their identity? We're going to talk about that and a lot more. But first, if you guys can, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Let me know that the stream is running nice and fluid. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Hopefully there's not any lag. I mean, if there is, it might have to do with your Wi-Fi at the same time. But it seems like we already have some people here a little early. So we have Slow DRV saying, dropping my like. Thank you, Slow DRV, especially, I mean, listen, guys. All I'm going to ask for is if y'all are able to is just drop your like. Even if you're not able to join, you already know it means the world to me. By the way, the like goal is 50 on this one. I saw before we started the stream, it was at about 25. So shout out to everyone, all of my friends, coworkers, acquaintances, social media friends, family members who always consistently drop their like. Thank you. The like goal on this one is 50. So we've surpassed 50 plus many times before, but are we going to be able to do it on this live stream? We're just going to have to wait and see. Another thing to talk about, Copa America and the Euro Cup. Obviously, as an avid soccer fan, we're going to brush over that here just a little bit. But the star of the show definitely is the Samsung drops that are coming very, very soon. So at my job, as some of you guys know, I am working over at AT&T, killing it as usual. And so I was able, our Samsung rep came early, and he showed us the device. Now, there's a very strict no picture, no social media policy. But if you guys know the Ultra, then, well, not the Ultra, but the Flips, right? So a lot of people are very, very curious about, so the Ultra is one thing, right? So this is your typical, this is the competition to the iPhone 15 Pro Max, ladies and gentlemen, right here. So this is supposed to be the competition to the iPhone, and outside of America, this is the flagship phone everyone wants, right? The S24 Ultra. But the Fold series is completely separate. It's manufactured by Samsung, and initially a bunch of people had so many issues with their foldable phones. Now, of course, as the name suggests, the Flip6 and the Fold6 are now on their 6th generation. So what I will tell you guys, I mean, it's already been announced, so you guys can Google it and whatnot. I just don't have like a demo unit or whatnot. But the new Fold 6 and the new Fold 7 will look pretty similar to the design language of the S24 Ultra, meaning that it's a lot more angular. The edges are a lot sharper, right? So think about like a 90-degree angle versus like a curvature there at the end. Apparently the hinge is redesigned yet again. It seems like they redesign the hinge every single time. It's almost like they're just throwing like darts and see just what lands, right? So like, anytime I sell a Fold 5 or a Flip 5, I almost make it mandatory for my customers to get the insurance. Why? Because it's happened time and time again where people come back in, they're upset. It'll be like 6 months later, the hinge broke, or like the display itself now has like a black kind of streak, almost as if like ink was just kind of, leaking or whatever. And then whenever they come in trying to, get a new phone, it's just like, well, I'm sorry, man, but you didn't get the insurance. Like, I don't know. You just didn't listen. And so like a lot of people get stuck with these phones, and that's just what it is. Let me go ahead and catch up here on the live chat. I do also see a super chat from Ellen Goodman saying, Salud, cheers to una bonita dia. Well, technically it'd be una bonita noche. Thank you, though. Work hard, play hard. So thank you so much, Ellen Goodman, for your $5 super chats. You send me $5 like every month or so. So just know that they're very, very appreciated. And if anyone wants to follow in Ellen's footsteps, y'all can. The lowest amount is $1. However, I will never expect that from you guys. If you guys ever feel like shooting me something, then just know that it goes, all of these super chats, they literally go. So I have a whole separate bank account for my YouTube stuff, right? So like all of that is very separate from my personal finances. And so that's one of the reasons why I separated the two, right? That way I don't mix my business stuff with my personal stuff. So just know every super chat you guys send, I mean, it gets sent over to this separate account. And those are my funds to like buy new tech or like fund giveaways, you know, stuff like that. So I really much appreciate it, Ellen. Thank you so much for your generous donation. Junior Trujillo says, Colombia, papa. All right, so Colombia today played in the semifinals versus Uruguay. I have not seen the score yet, but based off what Chuchi's, his name is actually, what did I say? Junior, his name is actually Chuchi's. I don't know why he has Junior on his YouTube. It should be Chuchi's. Let me see. Colombia versus Uruguay was the first one. So it looks like right now is it full time? Yeah, full time. Dang, Colombia advanced. Wow. I really would have thought that Uruguay, man, what? Possession was 62% over at Uruguay and only 38% on Colombia. Damn, 412 passes by Uruguay, only 258 passes by Colombia. So it seems like this was one of those nights that maybe just Colombia got lucky or Colombia just really... or Uruguay just really slacked, and Colombia really just put the pedal to the metal. So now let's look at what's gonna happen right now with the Euro Cup and now the Copa America. So if anyone follows soccer over on the Euro Cup side, England scored in the 90th minute. So literally do or die moment. They were 1-1. And in soccer, you never want to risk going to extra time, much less penalties. Penalties is basically like a 50-50. It just depends, right? England scored, and they advanced. So on the Euro Cup side, it is España versus England. I'm definitely voting for our colonizers. So I'm rooting for Spain. And by our colonizers, I mean us Mexicans, right? So I am rooting for Spain on the Euro Cup side. And then over here on Copa America, would you guess, just as predicted, the scripting with Lionel Messi? Like, come on, man. Like, Argentina with Colombia, it would be a miracle if Colombia wins. I mean, realistically, the money is there for Messi to take it all, right? I mean, he's approaching retirement. And so it'd be nice for Messi to go out with a bang, right? Not only that, but coming back to the States... that also generates a lot more revenue for Messi, which for the USA soccer kind of economy, if you will, it would benefit the USA tremendously if Argentina won the Copa America, because then Messi can lift the trophy. He becomes more of an icon. His name gets thrown out more here in America, because here in the USA, we're not really a big like soccer country, although that's changing with the years that go by. So, I mean, you know, most Americans, they love their American football, but football is actually soccer. It's Americans are the only ones that call it soccer. So American football obviously is the most popular sport here in America, but it's not a worldwide sport. It's not played really in any kind of professional capacity anywhere else. So it begs the question, why is the Super Bowl called, or no, they call it like the World Championship or whatever, and also in the MLB, and it's just like, but wait, it's just America that plays. Whereas the World Cup, literally as the name implies, I mean, it's all over the world. So I'm biased with soccer. I grew up with soccer. I think it's a better sport than football. American football, just in my opinion, there's too many breaks. Like, what's going on with the action here, guys? Like, I mean, there's 8 seconds of play, and then there's like 2 minutes of rest time in between, and then there's like another 15 seconds of play, and then another 2 minutes of rest time. Like, I hate that. Like, let's go ahead and just run the clock. Let's get a predetermined amount of time going, and then that's all you have. Like, what's up with all this stopping and going, and like, is this red light, green light, goddamn? Like, come on. All right. Anyway, enough with my rant. I need to catch up here. So Stormy Day says hi with all those eyes. Hello, Stormy Day. Miss History Buff as well as usual. So big shout out, hold on, real quick to Miss History Buff. Miss History Buff, I don't think, I could be wrong, I don't think you have missed a single live stream in like, I don't know how long. So very big shout out to Miss History Buff. I always love to see your name here pop up on my live streams. Thank you so much for always joining, even if it's for like 5 minutes. I know that everyone has a life. I don't expect anyone to stay from beginning to end, but so long as you guys drop y'all's like, and if you're able to, and if you have some time and come and say hi to me, that really means a lot to me. So thank you so much. Gareth Mallory with the what's up, bro. Hello, Gareth. Once again, another regular. Gareth hardly misses any live streams, but whenever you do, bro, I'm not salty, trust me. So I just appreciate you so much, Gareth. And everyone who, Stormy Day also is like one of our newer members, but Stormy Day has been on here consistently. So big shout out to all of y'all, for real. Stormy Day says Samsung Galaxy Note 8 versus Samsung. You might need a fire extinguisher. Dude, Stormy Day, you have me dead with these obscure like comparisons. What was it the other day that you said? Like MagSafe battery pack versus like iPhone whatever. Bro, you're funny. You're funny, Stormy Day. Garrett says Samsung Ultra Watch is so copycat. We're about to get into that, and I'm literally going to show y'all pictures. That way y'all can see side by side. It's all over Twitter. I'm about to show y'all. So 1 second. Mr. Jaeger, the Jaegermeister with the thumbs up. Stormy Day with the thumbs up as well. Also, Nicole, nice to see you here on the live chat with the thumbs up as well. Stormy Day, the Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra looks familiar. I can't put my finger on it. Dude, I know. We're about to talk about it. Let me just catch up here. Stormy Day, 6 generations of the Flip Fold already. That's right. Yeah, I know. Miss History Buff is saying, I'm loyal to Apple, but I am always interested in your discussions. Thank you. We're about to talk about that. Ellen says, haha, yes, thank God it is finally night. Work day is done. Big day, 40 new doctoral students. Hey, listen, I know that sometimes our jobs can very much consume a lot of what we do. I've been there, done that, where like, I mean, I love my job. I genuinely do. I love selling. I love making my own money. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, when you're in a sales role kind of job, like you determine your paycheck, right? So I feel that like sometimes you just want the workday to just fucking end. That way you can just go home and just relax, play some Clash Royale, maybe down a beer or 2 or 3. You never know, right? If it's the weekend, then definitely like a couple. So yeah, I felt that. Stormy Day, I bought a 32 gigabyte iPhone 3GS for $16. Does it work? Because that's suspiciously cheap. $16. What? Jenna, I did not know Jenna was on here. She's saying that's a good deal. Thank you for joining, Jenna. Ellen Goodman, iPhone 3GS. What year is that? 2012. No, so it's man. There's just been so many generations. When did the original iPhone come out? Was that like 2007? Hold on. When did the original iPhone come out? Wow. Siri's so stupid. It said apple.com should be able to answer that question and more. Forget you, Siri. I'm gonna go to Google. Evidently, Google's smarter than Siri, at least for now. So, hold on. When was the original? Why can't I type tonight? Original iPhone released. There it is. 2007. So that means that the 3GS was actually 2009. Damn, that makes me feel old. In 2009, yours truly was, how old was I? I was like 14. 13 going on 14. That is insane to think about. 13 going on 14. So that's kind of crazy to think about. All right, where are we? Yeah. Oh, Stormy Day did it. Stormy Day already responded for me. Thank you, Stormy Day. Ellen says, I think that was back when I had the first Droid that slid open with the keyboard. Motorola. Is it a cool color? I think I remember the Motorola's. They were very popular back in the day. Jenna Rose said 40th like. We're at 44 right now. So if we can get 6 more people here in the next few minutes, I think that's very doable. And then we will crush the 50 like goal. And now, damn, that's crazy. Never thought this day would come, honestly. We started with 10 likes. And now look at us. Look at how this community has grown. Now we're over 50 likes. That's really dope to see. I need to go ahead and catch up here with the live chat because I want you guys to see, especially you guys that aren't tech nerds, Samsung legitimately copy paste on their watch, on their new headphones. It's absolutely bananas. You guys are gonna see. I'm about to show y'all. All right. Vicente says, "Fam, bro, you finally reviewing Samsung?" Yes, I am, dude. So like, this is what I'm gonna do. The Fold6 and the Flip6 should be separate reviews because they're different products. They're entirely different. A lot of people would like to put them into the same category, but they're very different. First off, in price, and second off, one. You remember back in elementary school when you learned how to fold paper? It was hamburger style and hot dog style, right? So the flip is the hamburger style. So that's the one that flips vertically. So when it is flipped, it's like a square. It's very compact. Whereas the fold series is actually more like a book, okay? So it's like that hot dog fold style, right? And so the fold comes in at $1,800 for the base model. $1,800. That's right. Even on a 36-month installment plan with any carrier here in the United States, that equates to $50 a month just for the phone payment. That's not even including your plan. That's not even including any kind of like early upgrade features. That's not even including any kind of insurance because again, with these devices, dude, if you walk out the door without insurance, then I need you almost basically to sign a waiver saying, do not come back here and bitch at me about your phone not working. At that point, it's up to you. You got to fix it whatever way you can or want. I'm not kidding. Like when it comes to these folds, I don't know. I stray away from them. I review them, but there's a reason why I personally don't own a fold or flip device. And again, same thing. I don't know. It's just the way that I use my phone on the daily and a lot at that too. So like if I were to use a fold, I don't know. I would be really upset if it stopped working on me, which statistics would say statistically that it probably will. Okay. All right. Where are we? Stormy Day, Logitech Crayon versus Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra. Bad. Stop. Dude, what? The Logitech Crayon? Stormy Day, you have me cracking up with these obscure ass battery drain tests. Next thing you're going to say iPod Nano versus like iPad 4th gen battery drain test. Just imagine though. Imagine how lit and random that battery drain test would be. And then let me find out it catches like 1 million views. Like it's such a meme. I might have to write that down. I might just have to do something stupid like that. Maybe for an ape. Okay, how's about this? Stormy Day. I will promise you something. When is April? So April just passed. Okay, so I have plenty of time. Stormy Day. Y'all can start screen recording right now if y'all want. I'm keeping my word on this one. Stormy Day. Go ahead and start hitting screen record. Next April Fools, I will do whatever obscure and random ass battery drain test you want me to do. You never know. It could be such a meme and like such a stupid test that like, hey, people might just be like, well, I got my lunch. I might as well watch like some brain rot. It's not brain rot really, but like, I mean, it's so funny. So like Stormy Day, I got you. Of course, April Fools is still a long time away, but I guess you can start thinking about whatever battery drain test you want me to do. All right. Mary M says, morning. Mary, hello. If I'm not mistaken, you're watching over from Ireland. Is that right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Vicente dice, after my workday, I still keep thinking how to fix bugs. No. Hell no. I don't know about y'all, but as soon as I clock out, bro, work is irrelevant. It's irrelevant, really, for real. Like, I proceed on with my day. If it's time for gains, if it's time for the gym, then that's what I'm focused on. If it's time to work on YouTube or like prepare for a live, that's what I'm doing. So like, thankfully, in my sales job, or anyone who's in sales, like for the most part, when you clock out, you're done with the day. Like there's no added homework. You're just done. And that's one of the other reasons that I really like being in sales. Stormy Day says it needs a new battery, but other than that, it works. And batteries are pretty cheap for the iPhone 3GS, and it's a good deal because it's the 32 gigabyte. Oh, gotcha. Okay, well, congrats, man. I mean, for 16 bucks, if you find another link like that, send it my way because I low-key am wanting to start collecting all of the iPhones. I obviously just want them to be like dirt cheap, like ideally, right? Like I don't want to spend full price, obviously. I don't think I should. The only time that iPhones become really expensive is if you got some kind of like antique iPhone, like an iPhone 2G, like the very original one. Brand new and sealed, but there's so many con artists out there that you should probably think twice about ordering a brand new iPhone 2GS. You're more than likely going to get scammed. It's more than likely resealed, and by the time you get it, that person would have already deleted their eBay account. They already took their money. They're long gone, and then you're screwed, you know? Jenna Rose says, I'm interested in the crayon. Are you, Jenna? Apple Lover, hello, Juan. Have a nice evening. Apple Lover, you too. Vicente says, use Google Voice. Just hold the home button on the Ultra for 3 seconds. Oh, actually. So, wait, hold on. Vicente's over here teaching me. It says, Samsung Bixby uses these permissions. Wow, why do I feel like a boomer right now? Hold on. Bixby Voice. By continuing, you agree? Yes, I do. All right. When was the original iPhone released? Wow. Okay, so Bixby, unsurprisingly, is way smarter than Siri. Who would have guessed? So yeah, Bixby, is that what it's called? Bixby, yeah. Shout out to our moderator Vicente for the tip. That's awesome. I appreciate that. So I might have to start using Bixby. Which, by the way, hold on. I gotta show y'all something. So the nerd in me has to let y'all know. This weekend, I'm getting some paid time off for work. Guess for what, though? Just guess. Just take a wild-ass guess. I'll wait. That's right. If anyone heard that, I'm getting some time off for some goddamn Pokemon. It's Pokemon Fest this weekend, and I don't care what anyone says. I love Pokemon. That's what I grew up on. So this weekend, I'm going to be pogoing. If anyone here is a Pokemon Go fan, let me know. I'll add you as a friend. But let me just flex on y'all real quick and show y'all what I recently got. So earlier today, actually at work, me and my coworker Bo Nueve, a.k.a. Bo9, we were raiding Kartanas, and I got the shiny. I got it. I was so surprised. This was the first raid I did, and I got it. So shiny Kartana. And then, this was absolutely pure gold. At the gym, I got an invite from one of my Brazilian friends that obviously lives in Brazil. I mean, I've never met him personally. We're just Pokemon friends. But he sent me an invite, and it was for Celesteela, and I also got Celesteela. Shout out to the nickname, though. I nicknamed this shiny Celesteela Pinhead Larry because, I mean, why not, right? But yeah, 2 shinies in a row. Pokemon Fest is this weekend. If anyone else pogos, let me know. Again, I'll add you as a friend. We can raid together. I'm going to be out downtown again on some paid time off, right? Because why not? Like, I mean, I'm a firm believer that no one should ever let their inner child die, ever, right? Like, that is a sad day when you become a grouch, right? And so that's why, like, I mean, I grew up on this. Like, I'm gonna play some Pokemon. Hell yeah. All right, I need to continue on here with the live chat. We have 45 likes. We need just 5 more, and we'll reach the like goal. Let's make it happen, people. Stormy Day, Samsung Galaxy Ring. Why the iPhone XR? Why? Freddie, hey, that boy Freddie, that boy Jaeger, what's going on, Freddie? I think this is the first time you comment on these live streams, Famo. I appreciate you. Apple Lover says, by the way, did I miss your Cho's Hidden Pride Band winner? I think I was participating. So Apple Lover, yeah. So last live stream, after the live stream, I had mentioned during that live stream that it was my bad. So the original winner was announced on that live stream. It was like 3 live streams ago. I did make a community post. So if you go under my channel, and if you hit the community tab, you'll see the post that was made. I don't think you won, Apple lovers, sadly, but that's okay, because guess what? In 2 months, the new iPhone 16 drops, the new iPhone Series X, which is going to be a very big deal, by the way. I feel like a lot of people are going to come into the AT&T store and want to upgrade their watch. Also, the Ultra 3 is coming out, and the best part for us bandaholics is that new bands are being released. And typically, the September launch has like anywhere from like 40 plus to like 60 plus new bands. So my bank account definitely cries in September. That's okay. I mean, at the end of the day, there's just going to be a lot of drama though. Like, what if they change the band mechanism and then, I don't even want to think about it. Anyway. Stormy Day. Oh, wait. Stormy Day says, I'm not sure Google is smarter than Siri anymore. Cough, cough, putting glue in pizza. Cough, cough, eating rocks. I don't know. All I know is Siri sucks. That's all I'm going to say. Jenna Rose says, Juan, answer Apple lovers' question for them, please. Wait, what? Juan, answer Apple lovers' question for them. I think I did. So I appreciate that, Jenna. Stormy Day, here we go again. Bet. Yeah, okay, so that was you responding to the obscure-ass April Fool's random battery drain test that I'll upload in 2025. God willing, I'm still here. You just never know, but I think I should be, or at least, I mean, hopefully, you know what I mean? You just never know. You never know. Just want to throw that out there. Mary says, yeah, it's 3:30 a.m. Thursday morning. Just hit that like button. Mary M, thank you so much. We're at 47. Can we get 3 more likes? We literally just need 3, and I will be such a happy camper yet again because, man, this is really growing. It baffles me, right? Just how we started with just an idea. Me and Vicente. I remember. Vicente, I'm not sure if you're still on here. I think you should be. But Vicente and I were in my room, and this was when Vicente proposed the idea. This was just last year. So actually, I've been live streaming. It'd be nice to see. I'm going to check after this live stream. It'd be nice to see when I started live streaming. Vicente, I'm not sure if you remember, but I want to say it was around this time. So it's already been a whole year of live streaming. And again, we started with the light goal being at 10. And this was just a fun little thing to do because I remember starting out live streaming. There was maybe like 2 or 3 of you guys on my live streams, but that at that moment was more than enough for me, you know? It didn't matter if there was 1 person or 10 or 20. Like the fact that someone was there, like really motivated me. So it's kind of crazy to think that we've already been doing this for a year. And we can see some progress because, of course, if we started with 10 likes and every subsequent live stream was +1, now we're at 50. So, guys, if you guys can make this happen, that'd be so awesome. I see 48. Can we get 2 more likes? Please, let's make this happen. All right. Stormy Day says 2017 Nissan Leaf versus Apple Vision Pro. Bixby is still a thing. It is. Kind of crazy. Jenna Rose would say, I'd win. You'd win at what exactly, Jenna? Stormy Day saying, let me guess, more battery drain test. So whenever, you know what would be interesting? Hold on. Now that you said more battery drain tests, the thing is they just take a long time to like put together, but I'm more than willing to do this. But like, what if I did? Now there's just an idea because this battery drain test would take way longer than any other battery drain test. What if I did an Ultra 1 versus Ultra 2 versus Ultra 3 battery drain test? The only issue with this, that's a big variable, is the battery degradation. So, like, I have Ultra 2, and let me see where my battery is at. That's my only concern because it really wouldn't be all too fair. My battery health on my Ultra 2 is at 93%. I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe not. I don't know if y'all can, but 93%. I mean, if I just put that as a disclaimer and basically we can do some, or rather I can do some math to add some kind of like buffer or adjustment, because obviously it's not fair if we do a battery drain test with the Ultra 3 brand spanking new, right? This battery is at 93%, and then what if the Ultra 1 battery is like at 88% maximum capacity? Then at that point, obviously the Ultra 1 is at a severe disadvantage, not only because of the battery health, but also because of the chipset. So we'll just have to wait and see. But an Apple Watch Ultra battery drain test, I think, would be epic, although it would take a lot of my time. So I might even would like have to get like an off day or 2 or 3 to put that video together. We'll just have to wait and see. But Vicente says, no, bro, not Bixby. Bixby is Samsung voice assistant. Google is Google Voice. Wait. But Bixby popped up for me, though. So you said just hold the power button, right, for like 3 seconds, but it's Bixby. So like I didn't even know Bixby was still a thing. I thought that was like a 2010 fad. Like I thought that was like done with already. Anyway, Stormy Day iPhone Series X. I don't know. Wait, you mean like the iPhone 10? So anyway, Vicente Ramos, I'm still here, bro. Okay, good. I appreciate that. Jenna says, hi, Vicente. Geek on Two Wheels says, are there going to be Olympic bands this year? Geek on Two Wheels. I don't know if this is your first time here. I want to say I appreciate the question. I think this might be the first time that you've been on the live stream, so I want to say thank you so much. This is what me and Mike were talking about the other day. The Olympic bands. So, as you guys know, the Olympics are like the World Cup. It's every certain years. I think it's every 4 years. So the first time around, so this had to be 2016. Yeah, it was. 2016, Apple released the woven nylon international collection, which today, they're all really rare. And I have a few. I don't have the whole collection, but for example, this is the Netherlands. In Spanish, it's Los Países Bajos. This one is one of my favorites. This is South Africa's Olympic band, or South Africa. I think this is this USA? It's USA or Great Britain. I want to say this is USA. Does it say anywhere? This might be USA. So I have that one. And then there's also, I have Japan, Japan, Jamaica, Germany, China, Brazil, Australia. And then my Mexico one I wore the other day when Mexico was eliminated by Ecuador, and I was very salty. I wanted to take it off almost instantly, but I'm like, no. Let's not do that. We're not salty, even though I was. But so then the new international collection came out, and it was these right here. So they changed them from the woven nylon because in 2020 the woven nylons already got discontinued. And let's go through these just right here. So we have Australia, Brazil, that's Italy. This is South Africa. This is Russia. This is Great Britain. This is Ukraine. This is the United States. This is Japan. That is, oh God, who is that? It's black, it's blue, and it's red. Ooh. Is that France? I'm not sure. No, that can't be France. Oh, that's South Korea. Then we have the Mexico one right here. I'm not sure if my big head is blocking y'all. Hold on. This one right here is France. Then we have Jamaica, and then this is New Zealand. So the sport bands, I have all of them. It's just some of them I've worn, and they're like in my little pile of bands that I've already worn. So for 2024, dude, I don't know. Mike was telling me the other day that they may have been announced on Tuesday. Obviously, Tuesday came and went, and we saw no new bands. So I don't even know what's happening with that. But what I do know is that my bank account sure is happy that new bands didn't get released. So we'll just have to wait and see. All right, Vicente says, hi, Jenna. Vicente also says he was shy to stream, but I told him to take advantage of his looks. Nah, man. I mean, I think I'm like a 6.5 on a good day. That's on a good day, right? Like, right out of bed, definitely I'm like a solid maybe 2, I think. So I appreciate the hype, though. I really, really do. Thank you so much, Vicente. He was right, though. He did tell me that at the beginning. He said, man, you should. Why don't you like show your face more? And so anyway, he also mentioned my charisma, which I think is another thing that I add to my channel. I don't know. I could be wrong, though. I could be dead wrong, and you guys could all hate me, which in that case, I mean, I don't think so, though, because, I mean, it seems like you guys are interested in what I have to say. By the way, we're at 49 likes. All right, let's stop everything. Everyone, stop the show. Stop the show. I wish I had a soundboard with, like, the little record scratch. Stop the show. I know for a fact that there's someone here on this live stream that has someone next to them. Whether that's your spouse, your brother, your goddamn dog, go ahead and make them a YouTube account. Think about it. Or your cat. If anyone here on stream has a cat, did you know that there's YouTube videos that your cat can see? Like, they're very entertained by it. It's like birds just flying off the screen and whatnot. They love it. Do me a favor. Anyone watching, just reach out to that person next to you. Just say, hey, just a quick second, let me grab your phone. I'm going to hit a like on one of my favorite YouTubers. That's all you got to say. Log into their account, hit the like button, and we would have obliterated the like goal. And now we know that we can easily go into 50 like. There it is. You guys are fun. Dude, whoever that was, someone please tell me who that 50th like was. No, it went back down. What happened? What happened? Who redacted that like? That's not fair. All right, I'll wait. We should get to 50, so I'm just going to proceed here. Jenna Rose says, don't know what, but I'd win. I don't know about that. I'm just kidding. Stormy Day, iBook G4 versus Apple AirTag battery drain test. Stormy Day, it is going to be up to you so long as the battery drain test does not cost me a fortune. Like if I were to get an iBook G4, how much do those run? Maybe like used, like what, $200 or whatever. So Stormy Day, April Fools, it's all up on you. I'm going to give you that luxury. It's on you. So Vicente says, no, hold the home button at the bottom of the screen for Google Voice. Oh, gotcha. All right, hold on. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, let me ask it something. What should I ask it? I gotcha. What years did Franklin Pierce serve as U.S. president? I know. Wow. Okay. Franklin Pierce presidential term, March 4th, 1853 to March 4th, 1857. This was before the Civil War. By the way, Franklin Pierce was a very unpopular president. He didn't do shit. Ooh, sorry. I think I've cussed twice on this one, and I think I'm allowed to cuss words. So anyway, let's see. We have Eric Chavez say, yeah, Miss History Buff also. Oh, nice to see you here, Beast Boy. I love it. I love it. Miss History Buff, I have Bixby on my Samsung TV. I never use it. That is awesome, Miss History Buff. Bixby, I don't know. Like I said, I've never really used it all that much, but I think Google's a lot smarter. It was a lot faster, too. Jenna says, I did not realize there was iBook. What is it? Mike is my bestie, for real. Jenna, the iBook was basically like the predecessor to the MacBook. So think about like the MacBook, but like back in the early 2000s. It was when it was still made out of plastic and whatnot. Stormy Day, do you have every Apple Watch band? Not every Apple Watch band. I wish. If not, I'd be goated for sure. But I have over 500. Geek on Two Wheels, 2 more likes. Everyone, let's go. Man, we're at 48 likes. What's happening? Someone is like, what was that? Hold on. Oh, it was a loud knock. I think I should be fine. Maybe there's not an intruder and I'm over here. Or what if I'm being swatted right now? I hope not. I don't see any blue lights. No one get any ideas, by the way. Jenna Rose, Little Friendly Gorilla, Geek on Two Wheels. Apple Lover, come on, Juan. That guy you chose for Hidden Pride Band was number 6, and you said in rules first 5 to participate. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Well, I mean, I already chose them. So, look, how's about this? Apple Lover, if they don't claim their prize, which I can disclose on the next live stream, we will do a reconcile, okay? So, like, here, Apple Lover, just because I appreciate your input and your comments, I swore they were the 5th one, so it was first 5. So, Apple Lover, here's this. If they don't claim their prize, then on the live stream giveaway, so the hidden band giveaway winner for the seasonal, like the September release, you know, because there's normally a winner on every video plus 1 or 2 hidden band giveaway winners on the live stream. How's about I just add plus 1 to the live stream winners, and then that way that gives everyone an equal chance. So I feel like that's fair because, again, I believe I counted top 5. If they were top 6, then that's right there on the border, and I do apologize if that's the case. But I tried to triple check that was the 5th one. But if not, Apple Lover, I will make you that promise. For the September release, again, if they don't claim their prize, then on the live stream giveaway for the hidden bands, I will simply add plus 1 winner to that. So if that's fine with you, then we can go with that. I know not winning giveaway sucks, trust me. But we'll just see what happens. And by the way, those live stream giveaway winners for the September release, they'll be shown on the live stream. So that's part of the fun, right? It entices people to join the live streams. So I appreciate your input, Apple Lover, and if that's okay with you, that's what we will do. Jenna Rose saying, friend, Stormy Day, buy an iPad 2 as a soundboard. Here's a cheap one. Juan, let's arm wrestle. Jenna, have you? Wait, hold on. Let me just. It wasn't arm day today, so there's not even a pump right here, but I mean, we can go for it. I mean, just we'll bet like 5 bags of Takis. That's all I'm gonna say. We're back at 49 likes. Everyone, let's go ahead and bring this energy together and let's get one more like. I know we can make it happen. Junior saying Chuchis, in other words, is saying, oh, he's cussing. Yeah, I'm allowed 2 cuss words per video or live stream. So that was it. So after this point, I need to censor myself. Vicente is saying you can activate on voice too, so you don't have to press the button for hands free. We'll play music, video call, text, and everything by just using your voice. Now, question, Vicente, and this is a serious question. Can I ask the Google Assistant to catch Pokemon in the background for me? I mean, it's kind of a fair question, right? Just let me know. Just let me know. Stormy Day, my Samsung Galaxy S4 has a S voice. What is that? Miss History Buff, poor Franklin Pierce. He had a very sad tragedies. He also had a bad drinking problem. Miss History Buff, yeah, a lot of our past presidents actually had a big drinking problem. And so here's a little nerdy tidbit about me. When I was smaller, I memorized the first 20 presidents in order. I know the first 10. I need to sharpen up my skills. I've transitioned to like countries and flags and stuff like that. But in order from 1st to 10th president, I'm going to try, okay, right here out of the blue. So it's George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, then James Monroe. Oh, God. 6 was John Quincy Adams. 7 was William Henry Harrison, which, by the way, served like 32 days because his dumbass, by the way, that does not count as a cuss word. You guys can check. Ass can be said because that's a donkey, right? This dumbass gave like an extra long inaugural speech, like in like 15 Fahrenheit degree weather. Dude caught pneumonia. Dude passed away later, and that was it, right? So then, all right, so it was John. No, wait, I'm sorry. John Quincy Adams was 6th. 7th was Andrew Jackson. He was a guy on the $20 bill. He's that guy. Sorry. 8 was Martin Van Buren. Martin Van Buren was this old ass dude, and Martin Van Buren was actually the first American-born president. So the 7 prior before him were all born elsewhere. So like Great Britain, England. Well, England is part of Great Britain, but you guys know what I mean. So then 8 was Martin Van Buren. 9 was William Henry Harrison, and that's the guy that did like the 3-hour speech outside for God knows why. And then he died. And then it was John Tyler, who was the 10th president, and he was very unpopular, like very. So wait. Yeah, that's right. So that should be it. Let me double check myself because I think that's it. Let's actually ask the Google Assistant. Let's see how smart it is. List for me the first 10 US presidents. Okay, here they are. I think I'm pretty right. Okay, so first, here we go. George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe, John Quincy Adams. I corrected myself. Andrew Jackson, Martin Van Buren. I said old ass dude, right? William Henry Harrison, John Tyler. So I was right. Let me see the 11th through 20th. So then it's James K. Polk. He started the war with Mexico, and that's how the U.S. was able to get a lot of the southwestern states. Zachary Taylor, I think this guy drank a lot too. Millard Fillmore, one of the worst presidents this country has ever had. There's Franklin Pierce. Again, his presidency was just marred by like controversy. He did drink a lot. So yeah, James Buchanan, this is the guy that did not stop the Confederacy from seceding from the Union. He flat out did not care, pretty much. Abraham Lincoln, obviously revered as one of the favorite presidents of everyone, although he signed the Emancipation Proclamation, freed all the slaves except his. So, ironic. He freed the slaves, but not his. Anyway. Then we have Andrew Johnson. He was impeached. He was the first president to be impeached. And a lot of people think that impeachment means that it's removal. No. Impeachment simply means that charges have been brought against the president, and then the Senate and the House of Representatives must vote whether they remove the president. In total, United States history, there have been very few presidents impeached. None have actually been voted to be removed. Some of them in recent history you guys might know of. Obviously, Donald Trump has been impeached twice. people hear that and they're like, well, I don't get it. And that's because impeachment does not mean removal. It simply means charges are brought up and then they're voted on whether they're impeached. Prior to him was Bill Clinton, and Bill Clinton was impeached because of the BJ, if my adults know what I'm talking about, the BJ he received from Monica Lewinsky. So, yeah. The other president was Andrew Johnson, and then there's one more. Who else was impeached? Oh, man, this is going to kill me. Anyway, I'm going through a random history lesson. 18th, Ulysses S. Grant. This is the guy on the 50. He was revered as a Civil War hero. Rutherford B. Hayes, kind of a president. And then finally, James Garfield. James Garfield was assassinated. So, yeah. I don't know how we got on this random-ass history lesson. I'm sorry, guys. I really, really enjoy history, and that's just what it is, so I'm sorry. Stormy Day, FBI open up. Jenna saying like, hey Siri, Stormy Day Mike probably swatted you. Hopefully not. I mean, if I ever get swatted, he's definitely the first one I'm coming after. Love it, keep it PG. Yeah, exactly. Stormy Day, Amazon Fire HD 8 versus Apple Watch Series 8 battery drain test. Jenna is saying she'd win in the arm wrestle. You might. You probably would. I'm not even going to lie. Stormy Day, so what's your definition of a fortune for the battery drain test? So a fortune would be more than $1,000. So I would just prefer not to invest more than $1,000 on an April Fool's prank. Junior is saying all 10 in a row. I'm telling you, I'm going to memorize all of them in order, like eventually, all of them from beginning to end. Jenna Rose is saying, what is happening? A history lesson is happening. Jenna, you're learning something. I hope everyone appreciates the free game. I mean, you guys are, not only do you guys come here for entertainment, but every now and then, I'd be whipping up facts for y'all, right? This is literal history. Like, this is our first 10 presidents for those that live in America. So at least y'all learned something today, right? Miss History Buff, Andrew Johnson was terrible too. I love watching president videos. Oh my God, Miss History Buff, we'd be awesome friends in person because same. There's this one channel that I love. He goes over like how each president sounded, which is interesting because obviously the first few George Washington, maybe the first 20, obviously like there was no way to record their voice, right? There's other videos that show like the inauguration of each president, also like the presidential race between each president. So it's interesting to see how the country voted in every election. Yeah, I'm a total history nerd. I'm telling you. Something that helped me memorize all the presidents, though, I'm not sure if you guys remember, they kind of gave up on the program midway. Do you guys remember when the U.S. Treasury really tried to push these dollar coins? It was the presidential dollar coins. So they released them like 4 months apart, and it was every serving president that is now dead. So the stipulation was that the president had to have been dead for 2 years from whenever they were supposed to mint it, right? And so that helped me learn as a kid the first 10, and then I learned the first 20, but now I've kind of forgot. So it is what it is. Y'all, I'm stuck on 49 likes. I would love to go ahead and hop off and see that we're at 50 likes. Can we make that last like happen, please? Stormy Day, so no 2017 Nissan Leaf versus, unfortunately not, because the 2017 Nissan Leaf would be more than $1,000. Jenna said, I tuned it out because I have a math science brain and never liked history. LOL, boring in my opinion. Well, Jenna, I also am a math brain and a science brain. However, it is important, here is me being like a grandpa, it is important to learn history because history tends to not necessarily repeat, but it rhymes a lot. And if you know what that saying means, it's that you can study history, you can study elections, you can study rulers, and you can kind of anticipate the way that people will react based off of history. So I don't know. I think history is very important to learn because, again, you learn about the past. You learn how behaviors have shaped. For example, obviously there's racism everywhere, not just in America, but especially after the Civil War, there was just a lot of hatred and a lot of voting they stopped minorities from voting by intimidation, basically. Think the KKK, the Ku Klux Klan. Think about Jim Crow. Think about segregation. we didn't grow up in this era, but like some of our grandparents did, you know? And so it's just like, well, wow, like there actually existed a time where like me, a brown person, would have been disqualified from like drinking from a water fountain, which like is absurd to think about now, right? But like it happened. It happened. Also, I mean, something very sad about this country during World War II, if you were a Japanese American, oh boy, man, were you screwed, because Japanese Americans, regardless of if they were, you know, just solid people, I mean, you know, they were good people, but they were put in these camps, right? Because the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor, so they figured any Japanese American is an enemy of America, which obviously was not the case. But again, these things sound also like Andrew Jackson, Stormy Day, no, not Stormy Day, Miss History Buff mentioned it earlier. Andrew Jackson was one of the most horrific, terrible presidents that this country has ever had. He is the one that is responsible for expelling all of the Native American tribes here in the South, namely in Georgia, in Alabama, North Florida, South Carolina, Tennessee, North Carolina. He rounded them all up and forcibly marched them out to Indian Territory, which today is Oklahoma. So imagine I mean, I live in Georgia. I cannot imagine or fathom having my ethnicity be a factor in me, in the government, with guns, like armed men coming to my door and saying, hey, you got to go, simply because of my ethnicity. And not only that, but it was obviously dubbed the Trail of Tears because these poor Native Americans, again, forcibly marched in chains out west. So just imagine you walking from Georgia to Oklahoma. This is why I'm saying it's important to understand and learn from history, because these are atrocities that were done against the native people of this country. And again, it's history. It's what it is. It's what happened before in the past. And somehow this guy is glorified on the $20 bill. So it makes you wonder, like, wait, what? So yeah, anyway. We're learning a lot today. Hey, wait. I'm seeing we're at the big 50. Yes, we are. Yo, oh my God. I'm going to take a screenshot of this because, I mean, we've hit 50 before, but like officially, this was the goal. So we're at 50. Ladies and gentlemen, here, look, let me show y'all. Hold on. Need to show y'all because this is exciting stuff right here. Like, we are getting places, right? I mean, not really, but we're getting somewhere. Wait, hold on. Little bit of technical difficulties right here. Here it is. So we are officially at 50. Y'all, this is awesome. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. This is super cool to see. This is just terrific. Like, wow, we're at 50. Check it out. So we're at 51 now. So 51, there it is. Kind of crazy to think. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. We're going to look at the end of these chats. Where are we? Alejandro said W chat. I love it. That's my little bro right there. That's my barber. Y'all put respect on his name. Jenna said, I do not like history, buddy. That is okay. Hey, we all have different preferences on like what we like to learn. All I'm saying is that I feel it is important to learn about our past. That's it. That's all I'm saying, right? So whether you like it or not, most people find history boring, but trust me, you just got to find the right person to explain history to you. Or you just have to read the right book to be like, damn, this actually happened. And I think one of the reasons why people hate history is because of our school system and how warped and, for all intents and purposes, how whitewashed history is. Like, I had to, of my own time, read books of the Mexican-American War from like an unbiased perspective. So I read a book on like a Mexican living in the time and getting ambushed and watching his family be, I can't say it on stream, but he was forced to watch his wife and his daughters be, you can imagine, by force, and then he was unalived. So like, these are just accounts of the atrocities of war. And so when you read it from that perspective, you're like, oh my God, like, why did the schools just like brush over everything as if everything was cool? Like, it was like one day at my school that we learned about the Mexican-American War, and that's it. So now me as a grown adult, it was up to me to like learn this history on my own, and actually I had to go and search for it. So it's kind of crazy. Stormy, last gen Sony Discman versus Google Pixel Fold. Stormy Day. Now at this point is getting absurd. Vicente said, okay, Checo gave a like. Hey, was it Checo? So Geek on 2 will said 50 with the clap. Mary M with the 50 with the flame emo. I love to see it. What are we at? That's awesome. Geek on 2 wheels. Hope it goes back down so you keep the stream going. Oh, man. Hey, if anything, that's a big compliment, man. I love that you guys are on here with me. I really do. Jenna Rose, leave me alone. Good job on 50. Thank you. We reached it. There's a screenshot. We hit it, and that's all that matters. I have proof. I have proof, okay? Stormy Day, Apple Watch Series 0 versus iPod Nano 6 versus first gen. Dude, these are just getting so random. It's so stupid. Andrew Jackson got on the 20 bill instead of someone else. Yeah. No comment on that one. Just no comment. Jenna Rose said, woo, woo. And then Aaron just caught the live, says my like is 49th. I know someone out there is, I don't know what it is, but hey, we have proof. We got to the 50. That's all that matters. All right. So, all right, guys, I'm going to end this stream right here. We've been streaming for 54 minutes, even though it seems like I've been streaming for 10. I want to give a quick shout out to everyone who actively makes these chats a W chat, like my little brother Alejandro said. Love coming on here and interacting with you guys. Stay tuned. Fold6, Flip6. Oh, let me show you one last thing. Hold on. I need to show y'all the similarities between all the products that were released. Hold on. Here, let me show y'all. Because Samsung literally did a copy and paste. Look, let me show y'all. Samsung Unpacked. All right, and then I will end the stream after this. All right, check this out. I'm trying to find it. Oh, yeah, the Galaxy Ring is interesting. I'm definitely going to review that. But, God, why can't I find it now? Galaxy Unpacked. Wait, Galaxy versus Apple. Maybe that'll pop up. Oh, yeah, here it is. This is comical at this point, guys. Look, this is Samsung's... This is Samsung's new watch. I mean, tell me they don't look the same. Like, for real. Samsung, what? Like, Samsung used to pride themselves. Look at this. They used to pride themselves in, like, being distinguishable and, like, having their own kind of image. And don't get me started on the... Bruh, this is not fake. This isn't Photoshop. Legitimately, the ones on the left are Apple AirPods Gen 3. The ones on the right are the new Samsung Buds. So, like, what? How do they get away with this? Like, they're literally the same thing. Like, they just copy and pasted. Like, Samsung, what's going on here? So, anyway, guys, all right, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I do want to thank everyone who joined. It really, really, really means the world to me. Hope everyone has a great night, afternoon, or morning, depending on where you are in the world. For example, Mary M, it's 4 a.m. for you out there, so hey, I hope you have a good morning. But for most of us, I think it's evening time, if not afternoon time, especially those living over in the west coast of the United States. So with that being said, y'all make sure y'all hydrate. It's getting hot, and here in Georgia in the southeast, it's only getting hotter. So all right, I'm clocking out for now. Thank you all so much for all the support. We did hit 50 likes, and I have a screenshot of it. That's all that matters. Stormy Day, you have a big responsibility for next year's April Fools. So I'm going to confirm with you like around Christmas time. That way I can already prepare the video. But all right, anyways, guys, thanks everyone for joining. I'll catch you on the next one. Man, we hit 50.